Welcome. This is Teacher Linda G with a bit more information on Canada's immigration pathways. Now, you do need to know that I'm a teacher. I'm not an immigration officer. So you still need to do your research. And for this, I will provide you with some websites. Now, today I'm talking about the job market. Canada's job market is dynamic and full of opportunities waiting to be explored. Today, I'm going to show you the Job Bank website. It's one way that you can know the current job landscape. You will need to craft a compelling resume. You'll need to learn some effective networking strategies. You'll also need to prepare for interviews, and I can help you with that because I used to be an employment consultant. Now, imagine your resume as your introduction to Canadian employers. You have to make it shine. You want to research specific industries for the best opportunities tailored to your skills. If, for example, you're in the technology sector, explore the thriving tech hubs like in Toronto and in Vancouver. Ready to take the plunge into the Canadian job market? Explore the Job Bank on the Government of Canada's website, your gateway to a wealth of job-related resources. And I'm going to take you there right now. Here we are on the Canada.ca website. And here, if you want to find a job, it's simple, find a job. From this site, you'll notice that they have different links. But the one that we're talking about today is the Job Bank, but you can also immigrate to work and live in Canada. You see, there are different opportunities for you. But today we're exploring the Job Bank. Now, when you go to this site, you'll notice here when we click on each of these tabs that you can create job alerts. Your skills can be matched to a particular job. You can also work on a resume. You can browse jobs. You can click on career planning so that you can complete some quizzes. You can also look at the labor market information. We're going to take a look at this right now, and then we'll go back to the job search. So job profiles. Let's type in information technology. Notice how as I'm typing, the word is coming up. So information technology consultant, data analyst. We're just going to choose data analyst just for the fun of it. And where? Well, let's go in the province of Ontario. Notice here you can put the province of Ontario, or you can put a city. We're just going to choose province of Ontario, for example. So notice here how you now have a report. You have a summary, the requirements, the wages, skills, the jobs in Ontario, prospects. Then you can get more information by going to the description of what that job is. Notice here how it has the duties of the database analysts and data administrators. This will be very useful for you, especially if this is your field. You'll have language here that you can use in a resume. I'm not going to suggest just cutting and pasting. You do need to tailor it to each position that you're applying for, but it is helpful. And of course, you also have some titles that are related and some related occupations. The wages. Notice here how they have divided it up in areas. We're still looking at the province of Ontario, but now they've divided it up in different areas, different regions of the province of Ontario. And the prospects, that tells you how good are your chances of finding work. Now here it does tell you the prospects over the next 3 years. The employment outlook will be good for database analysts for the year 23-25, and then give you some information here, very important. So in other words, the labor market information is what you need to do before you even apply so that you can determine where could you be applying. Maybe you could be applying in a certain province. Now let's go back to the job bank. I just want to give you an idea of how easy it is. So I've entered customer service here, and let's put, instead of Canada, let's see if we can type in Ontario, province of Ontario. And we click the search, and it looks like in the province of Ontario, there are lots of jobs in customer service assistant, customer service clerk. I'm just going to click on one to give you an example. Before I do that, I want to show you that here on the left-hand side, you have the number of positions per province. So in Alberta, there are 9,641 jobs. In Ontario, there's lots of jobs in customer service, but not that many jobs in Nunavut. So this is important information too. So let's just click on this one for an example. And you'll see here, it does tell you where it is. It's in Mississauga, what the hourly rate is. It's a permanent employment. And the languages are English. So if your English isn't really good right now, you need to practice English. That's another reason I'm here for. Of course, I'm here to help you improve your English. And if you want information on my services, go to backinthegrooveagain@gmail.com. That's my email. And then I'll send you more information on the type of services that it can help you with. There's a fee for that as well. So here you can see the responsibilities, who can apply. Now here, notice that it says Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada. Other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit. How work permits generally work is you try to get one before, but if you can find an employer that can help you with that process, that's an important thing to do. Show how to apply. Let's take a look what it says here. Oh, you can apply by email in this particular case. Now, this is for this particular job, but maybe the information is different for another position. Let me just back it up here and see if we can click on a different position and see if it's a little bit different. This one is in Markham, Ontario. Of course, the information is different. Here it says view the full job posting on this site here. Okay, let me just continue with Google. It's asking me to log into Google. I'm just going to go to my teacher account. Sometimes you need to create a Gmail account. And of course, here you've got all the information you need. And to apply now, if you click here, apply now, it's asking you to upload a resume. So that means that your resume needs to be prepared ahead of time. And one of the ways that you can do that, to prepare your resume, of course, I'm just going to cancel this one, is by taking a look at the requirements. So they want somebody that has previous experience, somebody that's able to build rapport, and so on. You also have responsibilities here. So you have to make sure that when you have the experience required for a job, that you tailor, that means that you change your resume to match the responsibilities, especially if you've done that. You don't want to lie on a resume. You want to make sure you're providing accurate information on your resume, but you do want it to match this as much as possible, the qualifications. And now in this case, it says excellent written and verbal communication skills. They don't say English, but we could take it for granted that in this particular job, English is a requirement. They may not say it, but it is a requirement. English is a requirement in most of the country, most of the provinces in Canada. Now, if I changed, I'm just going to change here to view a different province. Let's see now, if I click Quebec, the province of Quebec, a province of Quebec, customer service, let's see this one here. Lots of interesting jobs. Let's see this one here. Now here you can see the full posting on Jabilico. So we're going to go there, and it does ask you what you're looking for, what the day is going to be like. Notice here how it says bilingual. For this position in Quebec, in the province of Quebec, you need to speak French and English because they do serve customers from all over North America. So notice that on this particular site, we explored the labor market. You also learned how to do a job search. Now, you would be doing this before you move to Canada because you want to make sure that there are jobs in your field so you can play around with the keywords, right? You want to play around with the keywords, and if you need help with this, this is what I'm here to help you with. Now, there is a fee for my service, of course, because I teach English and I am also an employment consultant. I can help you with this. So you can go to, you can send me an email at backinthegroove@gmail.com, and we can see how we can work together. All right. So I'll end this video here, and I hope to talk to you soon. Stay tuned for one more video. Bye-bye now.